There are places I'll remember all my life, though some have changed. Hi, Ukulele Mike here with a song by John Lennon, In My Life. I've had numerous requests for this song, and I'm going to do it in a two-part. Today, in this lesson, I'm going to do it as a vocal with chords and finger picking and strumming, and then later on I'll do a tutorial and performance as just a pure instrumental. It's in the key of A, and that's the way that the Beatles originally did it. I've transposed it to the key of F. And just a quick word about how I set the keys for these songs. When I work on a song for my lessons, typically I try to find a key that I think is good vocally for myself and then hopefully for my students. And at the same time, it's a good key for practical purposes for playing on the instrument. And if I find that the vocal is optimum but the chords are a little bit challenging, then I look at it in terms of, well, hey, time for a challenge, time to learn some new chords and stretch our chord vocabulary a little bit. So in this case I chose the key of F for this song. We have a few bar chords in here, but generally any key you do it in, you're going to have some bar chords anyway. So here's the chording, and then I'll go to the finger picking pattern and then the strumming, and we'll put it all together. Lots of things, lots of little elements in this song to work out. We have an F chord. We have a C chord. We have a D minor chord. We have a B flat chord. We have a B flat minor. Bar the first fret, ring fingers on the third fret of the fourth string. We have an F seventh. It's an F chord. Put your ring finger on the third fret of the third string. F seventh. Then we have an E flat. Some people might use that fingering. I tend to use this because my fingers are short, so I don't have to stretch so far. Index fingers up here on the first fret of the first string, like a C seventh. That would be a C seventh chord. And then I put these two fingers right here. Third fret of the third string, third fret of the second string. There's an E flat. By the way, that's a much easier E flat to play on a ukulele than it is on the guitar. Same goes for the B flat. Okay, now in general I'm using a finger picking pattern which is thumb, index, middle, index, like this. By the way, when I go from the D minor to the F seventh, I like to stress the third string because then it slides up for the F seventh. It's a nice little voice leading of that note. Now another little technique that a lot of uke players will use, since you've only got 4 strings, and sometimes you want to fill out the sound a little bit, a couple of things you can do is either like occasionally strum all 4 strings in the midst of your finger picking, so you can go. And then I go to B flat minor, back to finger picking again. Or another way to do that would be to take the thumb, index and middle finger and go B flat, like a little roll. B flat minor. Now in the strum of this, when I go into kind of like the chorus part, I'm going to do, and to keep it soft and gentle, I mostly use the flesh of the thumb, maybe the flesh of the index finger coming up as well. And I use a church lick pattern, which goes down, down, up, down, down, up. D minor. G seventh, I forgot to mention we have a G seventh in here. E flat. Back to F again. Recognize that? That's the 2nd string, 5th fret, up to the 8th fret of the 1st string. Then I go back to the 2nd string and go 5, 6, 8. So it goes. And then I play a G chord form way up here on the 7th fret. Middle finger's on the 7th. So it goes. I play it again. And then I go into my first verse. Now to add just a little bit more flair to that, you might take it from the 1st fret down here and do a slide. You play it, you actually pluck the string here and keep the pressure on the string. Again. Now at the very end of the song, take that chord and go, that's 9th fret, little finger on the 2nd string, 9th fret. And then that's barring the 5th fret, little finger on the 8th fret. So it goes. This happens just at the very end of the tune. There are places I'll remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone and some remain. All these places had their moments with lovers and friends I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life I've loved them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you, and these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life I love you more. Ooh. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before, I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life I love you more. In my life I love you more. There are places I'll remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever. Hi, Ukulele Mike here. Over this past couple of years, I've released four collections in ebook form, PDF form, of chord melody arrangements. Now, I've discovered, and as thousands of others have discovered, that chord melody playing is by far the easiest way to get into solo performance ukulele playing. No finger picking is involved. You simply get the chord under the left hand that's notated by the tablature and strum with the thumb. That's what it's all about. Strum with the thumb. Now, the first collection that I released has got 52, massive, 52 songs in it. Really huge. And by the way, the first three of these collections in this past season, I've reduced to $20 each. So even though it says $29.95, it's been marked down to $20 each. The second one, which I released, has got 37 songs, still a large collection, $20. That's ebook 2. The third one, which has been marked down to $20 from $24.95, has, what is it? I think it's 40 songs in here. And then the most current one, which is ebook 4, and this is still priced at $25.95. And there are 40 songs in there. These are large collections. Now, these are not progressive, like the first book is easy and the fourth one is more difficult. There's a wide, diverse variety of both ease and style of songs in each and every one of them. So it doesn't matter which one you get. And you can go to my blog site, allthingsukulele.com, and on there you'll find plenty of postings that actually show the table of contents of all these books. And I've got lots of videos of performances and tutorials on pieces from all four of these books, and more are coming to YouTube land and Vimeo land. And so keep tuned to that. And also friend me on Facebook, Ukulele Mike Break Lynch, Ukulele Mike Break Lynch, and you will get postings and notices of all new videos and tutorials coming up. So those are the four current chord melody books. Now, the fifth book, which is not chord melody, is called Ukulele Solo Instrumentals Enhanced Edition 2013. And that one is actually finger picking. And that's also been reduced to $20. So good reductions in prices. Now, the other thing too is that you can purchase the first three. I got them here? Yeah. The first three of these chord melody books for a trilogy price of $50. Or you can purchase all four of them for $70. That's 160 songs. And some people like to go that way. They just want to be immersed in solo performance playing. Now, how you do this is you go to my website, ukulelemikeLynch.com, click on the PayPal button, and enter the payment that you want to pay, and then a little option will come up and lets you put in more info, like, Hi Mike, I would like to purchase all four of them, or I'd like to purchase number 1, or I'd like to purchase number 3. So that'll tell me what you want, okay? And then I will personally email the collection or collections to you within the day. It's as simple as that. So if you have any more questions at all about any of these resources or any ukulele questions, you can always email me. And the email address is the Ukulele Man, that's UKULELE, the Ukulele Man 2012 at hotmail.com. So there you have it, and as always, happy strumming.